What's up, guys? Welcome to a quick Lego Fortnite Lego Pass reaction. We did one for the previous video. I don't know why, but while I logged on, I was granted like the first 20 things from this pass. So I didn't take a look at it. We're just gonna do it now, and also I'm gonna take a look at the pass. I'm gonna have chapters down below if you guys want to check those out. But yeah, let's just jump right into things. And I apologize, I just woke up. So right here we got Captain Phasma from the sequels. Once again, a weird choice in my opinion, but a very cool one, very unutilized character. Probably one of more cooler characters from the sequels, in my opinion. But yeah, you got Captain Phasma here. She's pretty cool. Really cool figure, really cool character, especially in Battle Royale. You can just use the skin, which is pretty cool. Then you get the First Order control room, which, yeah, being real, I'm probably gonna replace some of the computers in the back of this, actually. but yeah, it's just some cool stuff. It says like a First Order high control chair, but there's no chair in this image. That's actually funny. Over here you got the First Order gallery, which gives you the First Order counter, indented, large, medium, small, and the First Order gallery sink. You got all these cool things and more in this one gallery. Pretty cool. Yeah. I think that's like one of the cool ones. This bathroom gallery, though, this is the First Order Executive bathroom, so I think this is like Snoke's type stuff. This gives me Snoke vibes, so that's what I'm guessing it is. Cool little toilet, cool little sink, cool little bathtub. Probably one of my favorite bathtubs that we got in Lego Fortnite. Over here we got a executive tape. What the heck? Am I supposed to be seeing, like, okay, First Order steering light, First Order comms controls, First Order conference chair, conference table. There's no computer here. It's just a computer in the image, but there's no computer. Am I blind? Huh. Well, I guess you get that computer in the bottom too, which is pretty cool. Some of these do not have every single build listed in the image. Dude, First Order Command Center. So this is from the Starkiller base, yeah. Dude, that's cool. You get like a miniature Starkiller base. The lights also look cool. You also got the computers on the side, which is pretty cool additions. Really gives me vibes from my TVA build I did in Crib a long time ago. Really like that. Over here we got the First Order med bay. Cool little like beds. Once again, I think those are beds, right? Yeah. And then you got the little light stand right there. Wall monitor. Pretty cool. Really like that light right there. And they got the First Order base, which is an interesting build. We saw this in the teaser a few days ago. Really like it. Pretty cool. Probably one of my favorite builds out of this Lego Pass. And right here we got the First Order Situation Room, which gives you a First Order sigil. You get a First Order wall white. That's pretty cool if you want to make like a Death Star build, actually. First Order level light 2. First Order plush plug. Plush plug rug. Where is it? First Order sigil, First Order situation room chair, table. Right here we got the cargo. Pretty cool, pretty nice. I think this would be used very well for like decoration and builds. I skipped most of it, man. Where was I? Okay, Star Killer, First Order monitoring gear. Ooh, so similar to like stuff that we've seen before. I really like that new. So it is new. Okay. I saw this in the teaser. I thought that was like just the old one. That is the Star Killer sign. That's pretty cool. Right here we got Captain Phasma thing that was produced by John Williams. Pretty cool. I'm not gonna play just in case copyright. Right here we got the out of all these is probably my god, sorry. Out of all these is probably intrigues me the most because like you have First Order rations which could be used for like a school. And you got these new little like chairs and stuff, which also could be used for school. You also got that vending machine in the back, which I don't. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think we ever got like a vending machine before in Lego Fortnite, so that's actually really cool. So yeah, that's probably my favorite out of all of these. You got a Camp Stormtroopers one right here, which has like I think that's Finn, Poe Dameron, the guy from the sequels, BB-8. They're just all just chilling. Pretty cool. Well, the First Order Stormtroopers, which you can get by linking your My Disney account. Pretty cool additions. You got First Order Trooper, which is basically the ship from the original film, from the sequels. And of course, you got a little tread speeder. Pretty cool. Gotta like that. You know I do. Do I just saw something? I'm actually so excited. So here you got another bathroom for First Order. Once again, toilets. sinks. What is that? A TP. So a TP dispenser. Okay, cool. Now my favorite thing, first order lounge. Oh baby. Oh, so we got the banners inside. So we got a table. We got this cool little thing in the middle, and we got a chair. But my favorite, look at that. Look at that. Like we got Kylo Ren's little Darth Vader helmet in this room that gets broke in the I think it was like either the first film or like the second film. That's cool. That's cool. And also we got in our kitchen, the first order commands once again sinks and stuff. This is probably my favorite kitchen build of this gallery. Just being real. I like that little like fork and knife stuff right there. And what is that? Is that like just salt? Milk. Probably milk. You gotta get that milk. Right there you got another thing, a first order orb table. You got a micro droid. Where's the micro droid? Where's is that the micro droid? Are we talking like a mouse droid here? I want a mouse droid. Please. I'm just gonna assume that's a droid. Right here we got the oh, so this is another like shelves. Little thing on the side, pretty good. Alright, there's a bed, more beds, pretty cool, pretty swag. Right here we got a table, another bed. That's actually cool. Force Order suit. Ooh, I actually really like that bed. That's cool. So we got table, chairs. Is that its own thing too? Private comms. I'm assuming it is. And then of course we got. Wait, is that a Gonk Droid? Dude, that's actually funny. That's cool. It looks like a Gonk Droid. It's like, hey, you want to build a Gonk Droid for your base? Here you go. Over here we got a first order outpost. Wait, no, was this the thing I think this was what we saw in the teaser actually, not the other one. And then, of course you got another thing, Storm's Summit, which is another cool loading screen. I love the Lego art, by the way. I love this because normally before in the Lego passes they just give us like the marketing image. This is cool. I actually like it. It gives like the Lego art style, which is pretty cool. Over here at the first order navigation center. Oh, so this is like basically what they would see when they look out of space. Oh, like that little table. Oh my god, that's so cool. Over here we have a first order droid repair. So we got a little droid right there. I remember that because there's like a Lego set that had that. Mouse droid! Mouse droid! Woo! Sorry, I'm geeking out about Mouse droid. We got this cool little like light thing right here, which could be used in so many ways. I actually like that. And then of course you got the little table, like some lights in the up top. They call this like a light thing in the middle. I mean, that's like a little boundary thing. It's so many uses that you can use for that. Over here you got like this little mount, which I think it might have been teaser. I probably got that wrong too. You got some cool containers, and of course you got where Snoke sat and killed himself. He let himself get killed by a Kylo. Doesn't be clone. Because Palpatine returned! First order, banners. I actually like this. The front's really cool. What's that in the back? Is that like just a repair droid? A mini repair droid. And, a executive table, maybe? Executive comms. Okay, that's cool. And finally, we got the AT-AT. Ooh, I like that. This is probably one of my favorite builds inside this whole entire pass, right here. Because the idea is so unique and the execution is really cool as well. So with that being said, overall, I really like this pass. It's pretty cool, pretty nice. Probably one of my favorites that we've gotten so far. It does have like a combination of like the emotes and everything, kind of similar to like probably the festival pass. I want to say that. If you remember that from December, I think that's probably like the closest I can get this, and I hope we get more passes like this that have like emotes, like loading screens. And scans, as long as like Lego kits and the decor builds as well, I think that would be totally fine. But yeah, once again, solid pass. I really like it. Like this right here, beautiful. This over here, beautiful. Everything else, mwah. But yeah, I'm gonna go do my reaction for the we're gonna check the normal bathhouse now. So just give me a second. All right, my fellow peeps, it's time for me to geek out about General Grievous on May 15th. Oh my god, I don't have to wait that long, dude. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do my reaction to everything else in a second. I've been wanting General Grievous since like the whole Chapter 3 event, The Chapter 4. Yeah, this Chapter 4 Star Wars event when they're going for the prequels. I've been waiting for this guy. This is... Man, this is so cool. He'll make a fine addition to my... This right here. This is cursed. This, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. This is cursed. I'm so used to him in his other style, man. His other form. This... take that back to the Neverrealm. Get that out of here. Okay, so we have the actual, like, main pass. So we got Apprentice TV, which is the first skin you unlock. We got another Star Wars theme produced by John Williams. We got Electro Pairing Blades, which are pretty cool. You gotta check those out. Where he got the Feel the Force emote, which is the pose Luke took when he if you know what I'm talking about in the sequels. That's more like what Luke did in the sequels. Okay, that's pretty cool emote. Over here you got a cool loading screen, Explorer EV. Pretty cool. You got the Eat. Is there any cool Easter eggs in here? You got some cool skins in the background. Pretty cool, pretty nice, pretty swag. Choose your side. Oh, they have a new model for like the strap displays because they used to not have it this way. Yeah, you can just have the character holding it now. Thank you. I want to just kind of trigger the weapon. Yeah. Pretty nice. Okay, so over here you got back playing. Okay, you got Sif EV. Kind of reminds me of like the Rebuild Your Galaxy special. Got some other stuff going on in here. Cool pickaxe. Like, by the way, I really like this. Emperor Palps. Got Palps in the background. You got some evil Sith droids. Evil Jedi EV. Pretty cool skin. Pretty cool skin. Don't mind if I say so myself. Over here we got an X-Wing. Oscar Isaac is in Fortnite once again. We got this here. We got a little oh my god. That's cool. Can we get like a layover? Yeah, let's see the layover. Oh. That's sick. That's sick. That's sick. You fools are not mistaken by my bombs! Prepare the bombarded! That's cool. You got this going on here. Pretty nice. You got like a Tina here. You got Evie. You got the custom Mando skin in the background. Pretty cool. Poe Dameron. Pretty cool skin, though, if you don't mind if I say so myself. I actually like this one of my favorites in the past. So, a lot of my greatest favorites, you can tell, because I just skip everything else. You guys, other pickaxe here, you guys alternate style when he says the iconic line, somehow Palpatine returned. You got Poe's Model X-Wing. You got Poe's Takeoff, which in the background you have like Hope and Jones in the back. Good old buddy Jonesy. BB-8. Who's BB-8? Why is there no BB-8? Dude, what? Mini dogfight. Yeah, you had this whole fight going around this person. Okay. I'm gonna be real, this is probably my least favorite character in the past, guys. Pretty cool emote. This is probably one fair. I actually like that emote. Probably my least favorite character in the past. Unless they show me something that just wows me. Wookiee's Paw. Wookiee Team Combat. I don't know, man. This is like probably my least favorite skin in the past, bro. Like, I don't know. But that's cool. The Metal Team mishap. Mishap. Yeah, that's cool. Now it looks like the freaking character from the Book of Boba Fett. We got that loading screen. That's pretty cool. We got another V-Bucks. We got a little thing right here. And we got a tearful team leader. Yeah. Once again, probably my least favorite skin in the past. Oh baby! Unlimited power! We can see the Lego version. Unlimited power, baby! Oh, you got to enjoy it. Yesity, yesity, zappity, zappity. You have to hear his laugh, that's cool. Imperial Shuttle Dive. Pretty cool. V-Bucks. Got Pop Skin. They're doing everything they can to not add lightsabers as a pickaxe, boys. You got his little wrap here. You got can we just have a look at this bit? Yeah. Can we just yeah, that's cool. Pretty cool wrap. Okay, so is it reactive in any way? Boom. Oh yep, is that zappity baby? Got to love it, zappity. We got this little shuttle where you fly Yoda in the prequels. That makes sense. I'm curious how this works. Wow, that's actually an interesting one. And that's the final page. Interesting. Like I said, no sign of lightsabers as pickaxes, but we still have an extras page. Imperial Hollow. Execute Order 66. Yes, my lord. We got Poet Hammerin. So you got that cool new drum set, which is pretty cool. You got Wookiee Rebel. Hey, I give everything a chance here, so let's look at that. Does it... Yeah, it lights up. That's cool. You got Sith Dominance. Unlimited power! Sorry, I just had to. Chancellor Palpatine. Pretty cool. And of course, you got more pages being unlocked on May 15th. Pretty cool. Like I said before, I think this pass is great, in my opinion. I think Evie, I think is a good skin. Paul, I think is amazing. Poe's one of my favorite characters from the sequels. This skin is probably my least favorite. I just have to say it after my bag. I just don't really like this skin. However, Palps! He does a lot, baby. He's amazing. Palps is amazing, man. He's probably one of my favorites. It's about time he showed up after everything Vader's failed to do on this island being real, yeah. And of course, he got Grievous, who I'm most looking forward to, man. I've been wanting, he'll make a fine addition. But yeah, that's about it for my reactions to the passes. Alright, I feel like them both. I think for the most part, they're both amazing. But yeah, let's just say... Yeah, I think they're both great. So with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this quick reaction. I'll try to have an update video for Brick Life later on today. But yeah, I hope you all have a spectacular day. I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone.